Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. We're here from Algeria, as you can see by the beautifulness. But let's get into it. First thing I want to discuss, or the only thing I want to discuss in this video, is Nico Williams. And honestly, I'm on Barca's side here. I'm not on Barca's side like, oh, they should have gotten them. I feel depressed. Give Barca fans sympathy. No. It's the player empowerment. I discussed this last summer. I mentioned Xavi Simons, Nico Williams, Desiree Doué, and many more. And Lamine Yamal, he's the best example out of them all. But the new generation of football players is absolutely cooked. Before we go into Nico, let me mention about Xavi Simons, for example. Xavi Simons could have been Doué. He could have been Doué, he could have gotten the opportunities that Doué got and could have lifted the Champions League. I don't think he would have done as good as Doué, but he had a huge role at Paris Saint-Germain, a huge opportunity. But he wanted a guaranteed starting role, and Paris Saint-Germain were like, you think this is Burnley? You think this is Bournemouth? You think this is Werder Bremen? Not even Ousmane Dembélé is a guaranteed starter. You gotta earn it. And obviously, now he's at Leipzig. No clubs are interested in him anymore. The Leipzig fans hate him. The PSG fans hate him. The Barca fans hate him. The Bayern fans hate him since last summer. And now we come to Nico Williams, who's been playing this fucking mind games. When I saw Fabrizio Romano's tweet that Nico Williams has extended, I laughed. I laughed at Barca, and I laughed at the current state of football. Because it's beyond cooked. It's beyond cooked. These new football players, all they care about is themselves. Their own personal image, like Kylian Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, who focus way too much on their personal image and way too little on the actual footballing ability. And that's why I will tell you now, Nico Williams will not reach the heights that his talents deserve. Just like Mbappe, just like Bellingham, just like all of these players. Because these players do not play for passion. They do not play for passion. They don't even treat this as a job. There's some people that don't have their football passion, but they treat it as a job. They want to do their job as best as possible. And then you have the third option, which is using your football ability, your footballing performances to become a celebrity. I saw a video of Nico Williams and his brother like Atletico won. Are you embarrassing? Are you embarrassing? Are you embarrassing? Staying at Bilbao all of this time. You lost to United like 7-1 last season. With the Europa League final being held at your stadium. Lost home and away to United. So this is not a sporting move by Nico Williams. This is a coward move by Nico Williams. Because one thing maybe some people do not understand about Bilbao, they only sign Basque players. Which means majority of their revenue, or a lot of it, compared to other clubs, goes to their wages. So Nico Williams basically has a big club wage. Like he went to Barca or Bayern. Even Bayern got rejected. He rejected Bayern and Barca, two of the best clubs in the world, to stay at Bilbao. And this is not about loyalty. If it was about loyalty, he would have rejected them immediately. But this is not about loyalty. This is not Totti. This is not Maldini. This is a cowardice player. I said this before. I called all of these players out last summer, and I'm going to call them out again. This new football generation is absolutely cooked. And we as football supporters, we need to keep one thing in common, which is calling out this disgustingness. There's still Barca fans when it comes to Yamal, they want to defend him for his disgusting antics. Why? Because he plays for Barca and has great footballing ability. No. We have to be honest. We have to be serious. And Nico Williams, I'm not going to wish for your downfall. Like, I don't really care about you like I wish for Mbappe's downfall or something. But it's like, I'm going to small hate on you. Just as a human being. Just as a football supporter. Because look at yourself. Embarrassment. Embarrassment to the sport. I'm a Paris Saint-Germain supporter. And even I'm disgusted by what you just did. Wasting 2 years of FC Barcelona. And wasting just time, energy of yourself. Every media, newspaper talking about it. That's exactly why you wanted Nico. You love this fire. You didn't want to say, I'm actually going to stay at Bilbao early on. No, you wanted everyone to talk about you. You wanted all the Barca fans to hype you up. You wanted the Yamal quotes and everything. I've seen some reports, it's about money and so on. The football world is beyond cooked when it comes to this new football generation. And Nico Williams is not the first, and he's definitely not the last. And my quick message to Barca fans is, hate on him, because it's deserved how he played with your club and with you guys, the fans, the supporters. And second of all, just get used to it. This is the new football generation. I was surprised when it happened, but am I that surprised? Look at Nico. Look at this new football generation. The ego, the narcissistic behavior. You know, Neymar, he was a huge influence, just like Ronaldo. Fuck, man. I don't know how I can be this mad. Like, imagine this happened to PSG. I'll be raging. He's lucky this happened to Barca. But, yeah, as I said, I'm not going to wish for his downfall, but I don't wish him well in his football career. Because I do not like weak men. This is a weak man. This is not just a weak man. This is a weak and a disgusting man. This is a weak and a disgusting man. If you want to stay at Bilbao from the get-go, even though they got slapped up 7-1 and are never going to do anything at La Liga or any of the cups, he's just a weak man. But no, he's a disgusting one as well. Because he abused the Barca club, the Barca supporters, to talk about him, get all the hype. Everyone in the media talks about him. Nico, Gerard Romero, they're going to send in the release clause. He loved this. Why? Because it feeds his disgusting ego. Well, that's been it from boy PS Gent. And I'm going to end it as I said before. Nico Williams will not be the last, he's definitely not the first player to do these kinds of antics. And he's not going to be the last one. Football is heading into, a very disgusting place, unfortunately. Well, that's been it from boy PS Gent. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I had to discuss this. And as usual, allez, allez. Allez, Paris!